Shakespeare's Julius Caesar. Just like the previous scene, this scene as well opens in a raging storm. The storm rages at Caesar's house. Like Brutus, Caesar has had a troubled night too. His wife Calpurnia has dreamt about his murder 3 times. Other omens have been noted in the streets of Rome, and Calpurnia begs Caesar not to go to the capital, as she is afraid of what the signs mean. Caesar maintains that he is stronger than fate, saying danger knows full well that Caesar is more dangerous than he. However, he orders the priests to make a sacrifice for his success that day. And out of love for Calpurnia, he agrees to stay at home. But at that time, Decius Brutus, one of the conspirators, arrived to fetch Caesar. Caesar says that he is not going because Calpurnia saw my statue, which like a fountain with 100 spouts did run pure blood, and many lusty Romans came smiling and did bathe their hands in it. Decius informs Caesar that there are plans to crown him at the Senate, and if he does not go because of his wife, he will seem too cowardly. This is enough for Caesar to change his mind. The conspirators then enter to escort him to the capital. So, what do we learn from this scene? Act 2, Scene 2 opens in a raging storm. Now, this storm symbolizes violence and continues to rage in Caesar's house, which is quite similar to the previous scene in Brutus's house. Both scenes share a common theme of wives' concern for their husbands' safety, but they are ultimately disregarded as the husbands pursue their plans that lead to their downfall. These supernatural elements in the play, such as the storm, the omens, emphasize the fact that Caesar's murder is not an isolated act of violence, and the Elizabethan belief that the king was God's representative on earth heightens the fear of the destruction that comes with his death. Shakespeare masterfully portrays Caesar's character as a man with conflicting traits, who is simultaneously a fearless public figure and a private man given to superstitions and sacrifices. In this scene, we can also notice that despite Caesar's growing weakness in body and mind, in the last few months of his life, he remains arrogant and unwilling to acknowledge the warnings around him. Decius Brutus manipulates Caesar's vanity to convince him to go to the Senate, which perfectly worked, while Trebonius makes a cynical aside about Caesar's love for his friends. We can say that the audience is disturbed by the idea of murdering a king without divine will, and Caesar's fearlessness in public contrasts with his private insecurities. Caesar's inability to accept his shortcomings lead to his downfall. Caesar chooses to go to the Senate despite Calpurnia's warnings because he does not want to seem like a coward. He is being escorted to the capital by the conspirators who plan to murder him that day. That's all for today, everyone. Hope this helped. Thank you for listening. Bye.